Hello, my friends. Happy summertime. I hope wherever you are, you're having a wonderful summer. My name's Gena, and I'm the creative here on YouTube behind Create and Daydream. You can also find me over on Instagram at Create and Daydream. If you've been coming back, I appreciate y'all so much. Your comments just make my heart so happy. So thank you so much. Today we're diving into session 2 of Truth Camp with Illustrated Faith. And camp has been happening with Illustrated Faith for about 6 years. It's basically called Revival Camp, and in the past few years they've named it something different. So this is Truth Camp, and again, this is session 2. This is written by Brave Little Taylor. I will link her over on Instagram. And as we start here, right out of the gate, you saw this cute little silky green ribbon. It has John 13:34 through 35 on it, and this is a take off of digital sets from Taylor from last year. So I love that now we have this little keepsake for Truth Camp, and I love that they added a picture of Taylor and gave a little biography of her because she is such a fantastic teacher. Every Monday night, if you do not know, she's going live over on Instagram, and you can catch that live or you can catch that later at any point in time as Illustrated Faith saves those lives. So I will try to watch the live and then I'll go back and listen again just to get my study time in. And here we have an introduction to part 2, and I think it's so cute because the first one said welcome to Truth Camp, and now it says welcome back Truth Camper. And this is a one-sided, and as you can see on the back it says the truth will set you free, and once you read it you can use that as part of your creative process. I really encourage that. I love that Illustrated Faith does this and gives you lots of options. They fill both sides of stuff. And now we're jumping into the 4 devotionals for Truth Camp Part 2 or Session 2. So if you have Part 1 or Session 1, then you know that this is a map, that the map is in each devotional. It's a continuation, and there's 3 pages of content with scripture, and then Taylor put questions on the back, and I just love it so much. I'm a big studier, and I will link below my first video about Truth Camp, week 1. I'm going to be doing week 2, week 3, week 4. I plan on doing all 8 weeks. So look for those videos. And while I'm just showing you each devotional, I want to read the intro card to you, just so you know that if you can only pick up number 2, you have it, and give you an idea of what session 2 is about. It says, welcome back, Truth Campers, to part 2 of our trek through the Gospel of John. In this ever-changing world, we're on a mission to stand firmly on a truth that will not shift. John the Apostle uses the words truth, true, and truly more than any other New Testament author. So we are in the right place. With every mile and every miracle, every conversation and every confrontation, John has recorded signposts for us pointing to truth about God and life revealed in Jesus. We'll pitch our tent along the way at some remarkable passages. In part 1 of Truth Camp, we discovered that Jesus tells the true story about what God is like. Through encounters with Nicodemus, the woman at the well, and a rowdy Jerusalem crowd, Jesus revealed that we have access to God and His kingdom life. It comes to us as a gift, not by any merit of our own. Living in the true light of Christ leads to freedom from sin, shame, and death. If you are just joining us, no worries. The following 4 devotionals stand alone. We will focus on what Jesus taught before His crucifixion and directly after His resurrection. Each section contains a scripture passage for you to read, some thoughts from me, and a series of questions I've called our Truth Tales. These are related scripture readings with questions inviting you to encounter Jesus for yourself. So what do you say, friend? Let's hit the trail. Welcome to Truth Camp. Okay, now it's time for the yummy ephemera. Look how cute the bag is. It is similar to the bag that came with the ephemera from session 1, which I believe I'm going to show you at some point. I love the green. Save the bags. And here's the ephemera that comes with kit number 2, and you're going to see me with the washi tape how I take it off, so I'll talk about that a little bit more. Here's the stamp for session number 2, and I think it's awesome. It's called Mountain View, and I for one am just getting back into stamping. I used to be a big stamper with wood stamps, and now I'm really loving the polymer stamp. So that's what this is, and this is a layering stamp. So on the back of it, it says layer up these stamps for a fun two-tone vintage inspired design, X XO Shauna. So I don't know if you can tell too well there, but like the birds, they look the same, but one is like a full black set of birds, and then the other one has like a little bit of detail, and same with the mountains. So now we have the 4 vinyl stickers for session 2, which we also had those in session 1. They're probably one of my favorite things, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with them yet because I like to hoard my vinyl stickers, which is terrible. But here's how I remove washi off of all my packages. I pull it slowly and then I put my finger up against it, and it kind of builds this friction that allows it to not tear anything underneath. So remember that idea. I've been able to save a lot of little packages, and I love these little envelopes that Illustrated Faith is putting in. So here we have 2 sets of a matte black heart. There are 12 on each page, and that gives us 24 total. I love them. They're stickers. I don't know if I said that, but it's 24 stickers. It comes in that little glassine. I'm not sure what that is. If you know the pronunciation, let me know. Is it glassine or glassine? I'm pretty sure it's glassine. Okay, now for the ephemera pack, I also like to save these. These are like vellum type envelopes. So I take an X-Acto knife. You gotta be really careful. Mine has sticky stuff on the end because I've opened lots of boxes. So you're gonna see me flip it back around here and try to get it up towards the top of it, and it comes up really nicely. So my little safety tip is, if you use something like this, make sure you hide it away. If you have littles, I don't have any littles in my house. I have a big girl, a young adult who is just starting her teaching career in Texas. So hi Ashley, if you're watching, I love you. Okay, here is the ephemera pack. I love all the ephemera that Illustrated Faith is putting in their packs right now. They're just loading them. So I have extra ephemera, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I think I might do Happy Mail this year. So I might do a whole video about that. I'll talk about that later. But you see some new things. We have the cute little pencils. So that was the bottom of the thank you card from Shauna from last month. It was the Color Crush. So that's the Color Crush for this entire collection. And then Shauna's been adding in little flashcards, which I think is so cute. Here's some little like pointers that you can put, like, you are here. There's 4 of them for each devotional. Then there's a number 4. Grace and truth. Anytime there's like writing that has something that is Christian on it, it usually relates to something in the devotional. So kind of look for that. You can match that up with your devotionals. Here we have an ampersand and a 4. You just got to punch out the middle, and you have these cute like big elements. There's some more little quotes. I tell you, there's scissors. I think that's like racket, maybe wiffle ball, a couple more acorns. I know we had those last month. I love this. This is like a little map, a suitcase that you can embellish, a little bird, what else? More acorns. These ephemera packs are so jam-packed, and I like to show each one just in case y'all don't see them. So if you don't like this part, you can fast forward a little bit, but here's the ones that are like words that are going to be in the devotional. Thankful for truth, stuff like that. That card right there was one of my favorites. Here you see the florals from the kits on a card. We've got some pine trees, more. That's a big floral, probably would fit my whole hand. Here's one of the Bible verses, and if you saw my video on week 1, I used a Bible verse in that. And then I love that they're putting in these black and white pictures that are the same type of pictures that are on the front of the devotionals. So they're really tying everything in nicely. I love the creativity that is going into this. And here we are into my last little package. And again, I am slowly moving the washi tape up because I love these bags. I hope that Shauna Noel continues to do this because I think they're so darling. And this is a cute little tray. So this is something separate that you'll be able to buy. I will link it below. And there's just a little note that was sent to me. Huge thank you to Shauna Noel, who sends me the kits. Oh gosh, I'm so grateful. And here's a little, like, I want to say vintage tin, but the white in the middle is kind of raised a little bit, and it fits like all the ephemera perfectly. It's just so darling. If these are still available, I will link them below, and if they are available, they sold out super quick the last time. I wasn't able to buy one, so be aware of that. And while I'm putting the ephemera back in here, I just want to talk about Truth Camp in a whole. We are focused on the book of John. It is a teaching from Taylor, who is just a phenomenal teacher. I can't express this enough. I started creating for Taylor a while back, and when I first started creating, I did not know the Bible that much. Like, I would take her sets and just kind of put something together and kind of pull the verse. And now with like her teachings and other people's teachings and me just being invested in the Word and making it a priority every single day, I truly am starting to understand the Bible, and I'm so excited to learn more about John. I also want to say, if you are the person that is just starting your faith journey and you are doing a devotional or you're using a digital set and you're just pulling a verse from a Bible, continue to do it. Do not feel shame if that's what you're doing, because that's how God started working in me, and now I'm working for him and sharing his word through like this video ministry. So there is a plan for you, I promise. So friends, that's the end of my video. Thank you so much for being here. Know that each one of you are prayed for, you're loved, and God bless you.